I won $8 million overnight. The first thing I did was rush to the hospital to pay for my son's surgery and treatment. That was when my phone rang. Ian, a coworker from the company, called. Something urgent came up. You need to get back here right this instant. My wife, Mara, took the bank card from my hand and said with a gentle and understanding voice, you can give me the PIN. I'll take care of our son's hospital bills. Go. Work is important. Don't worry about us. In my previous life, I didn't hesitate one bit. I trusted her completely and hurried back to the office. My son never made it into surgery. Instead, the police came for me. It turned out that Mara and Ian had conspired together to frame me, pinning the crime of embezzling company funds on me, the very money Ian had stolen. With no money for treatment, my son died in the hospital. My parents, shattered by grief, suffered fatal heart attacks one after the other, and I, rotting in prison, ended my life in despair. After my death, my soul drifted to the holiday villas of Moldevs, where Mara was on vacation. I heard her laughing as she spoke to Ian. That idiot won a fortune and wasted it on that useless sick kid. He dragged me into a miserable life. Laughing even harder, she added, now their whole family is dead, and we get to enjoy wealth for the rest of our lives. Consider it compensation from that idiot. Haha. Then I opened my eyes. I was back in the hospital corridor. At the exact moment, my wife reached out and took the bank card from me. This time, I still told her the PIN. Honey, let me handle the medical bills. Go. Work is important. Don't worry about us. My wife, Mara Miller, held the bank card with $8 million inside tightly. She might have sounded gentle and understanding, but her eyes were gleaming with triumph and excitement. In my previous life, I had trusted her completely. I did not expect her to take the money needed to save our son, Jaden Lowe, to conspire with my colleague, Ian Staffer, and frame me for embezzling company funds. I was then sentenced to 10 years in jail, and Jaden died in the hospital, receiving no treatment. Even my parents died of heart attacks one after the other. Their bodies were left on the streets with no one to help. When I was given another chance at life, hatred was raging in me. I wanted to tear that vicious woman into pieces with my bare hands. However, that would only land me in jail once more. It was not worth it. I was going to use a different way to make Mara and Ian pay the price. I gripped her wrist tightly and said with a strong hint, thank you for dealing with the hospital. This is the money needed to save Jaden. Don't wire it to the wrong account. After all, in the previous life, Mara did not wire the money to the hospital's bank account, but instead to Ian's other account. Mara's eyes had a pang of uneasiness in them. She said shiftily, don't worry, I won't be that careless. I replied with a smile. All right then. I turned around and my smile instantly vanished. Exiting the hospital, I sneered and called the police. Hi, I would like to report a financial crime. 2 minutes ago, I was scammed out of $8 million. Please help me find the people who took my money. What? $8 million? The police officer became serious and immediately opened a case when they heard the amount of money. They added, since the money has just been transferred, you're lucky you called the police in time. We'll surely help you get your money back. If you have any clues, please come to us again. I said anxiously, all right, thank you. That money is needed for my son's surgery. Please help me. After hanging up, I smiled. I was not worried that they would not be able to get to the bottom of it because the money would soon be returned to my account. That was what Mara and Ian did to frame me in the previous life. However, in my new life, I was going to let them have a taste of their own medicine. My phone buzzed violently in my pocket. It was Ian. I deliberately did not answer. I did not need to. I knew it was Ian trying to get me to rush back to the office, waiting for me to step into the trap. I sniggered. I hailed a taxi, but instead of heading to the office, I headed to the lottery center. Hello, I'm the one who won $8 million this morning. I need an official notarized certificate confirming my identity as the winner right now. In my previous life, I was so desperate to pay for my son's surgery that I had skipped the notarization completely. That mistake cost me everything. Click the link in my bio to get the full story for free.